Hey everybody, this is ManlyBadassHero, and welcome to Brass Restoration. Brass Restoration stars a young genius percussionist who gets into an accident and finds himself unable to play the same way ever again. Along the way, he receives support from a varied cast of girls, as is most visual novels, but there's a lot of fourth wall breaking, and depending on the route, it can get kind of a little bit funky. This visual novel was translated by Yandere Translations, who is led by Takajun, who you may remember as a translator of such visual novels like Fate Stay Night or Sengoku Rants. Unlike my other visual novel previews, this one's a multi-parter because I started getting into it, and I got kind of curious and wanted to see how the plot kinda rolled out. Whether or not I've actually finished this game for the channel is up to debate though. So if you find the game interesting, feel free to go download it at the link provided. The birds wake me up. Still drowsy, I listen to the birds chirp while looking up at the ceiling. Eat us, chirp! I see. I'll do that next time. I reply to the birds in my mind. I suddenly feel something strange. It takes me some time to realize what it is, but then I notice the scenery's different. The usual sunlight isn't there. I come up with a theory. To prove it, I take action. I move my neck to look at the clock by my pillow. 5:11 a.m. Turning my head, I take my arm out from under the blanket and grab my cell phone. 117. It is 5 o'clock, 15 minutes and 20 seconds. An artificial voice tells me the time. It seems my clock is slightly off. I should fix it. No, that's not it. I was right. Why do I have to get up so early? Man, this sucks. I look past the open curtains. The world is tinted gray. This means it's early morning, at least according to the time and amount of sunlight. There's no reason to wake up right now. I'm going back to sleep. I have the right to sleep. I have a duty to sleep. It's an economic activity based on the Japanese constitution, and it will contribute to this decaying society I'm living in. Yeah, I'm a great person. Wait. This isn't the time to be thinking about such things. I should sleep. Good night. Good night to me. Perfect. Does it really need to, like, type out knock knock for me? Am I gonna have a hard time reckoning? Well, I suppose. Whatever. Pig, pig, small pig. I hear some code in pieces. The snippets, sounding like Morse code, pull me out of my dream. Reluctantly, I open my eyes. It's bright outside. As I raise my body, I narrow my eyes at the bright sunlight. Is this acceptable? I ponder while squinting. Can I be defeated by mere sunlight? No, I can't. Even if the UN would forgive me with a thumbs up and smile, I can't accept it. Therefore, I will fight. All for my beautiful morning. Sunlight, I challenge you to a Pokemon battle. Fight me, Takakuchi Ryo. I'm fighting against the sunlight, as you can see. Yeah. The enemy is strong. He attacks not only with visible light, but also with infrared and ultraviolet light. But I won't just stand there and take it. Microwave! I make a pose, but nothing happens. Why are you interrupting me during my dramatic insanity? Oh, okay. Crap, the world is turning white. My eyes are burning, and it feels crunchy. But it doesn't mean you can eat it like a snack. But I bet it's nutritious. On second thought, who cares? It reflects my personality. I'm a rebel without a cause. Rebelling against the dark evil that is sunlight, with its dark evil. Despite being a sun. Yeah. Crap. I'm near my limit. The light expands. The comet is... Nothing. The world turns green once I look away from the window. It feels like I've escaped Earth and run off into space. I bet I look weird, staring out the window. Maybe I did something really stupid. As I hold my head in regret, I hear a familiar voice at the door. I wonder who the voice could be. But then I realize it's faster to look. Whoa! Minori! A familiar girl stands there in her uniform. She's so familiar, I could identify her face through a microscope. Face? Is there one there? Okay, maybe not. All I see is two dots. I think one's a nose, and the other one's some kind of breathing apparatus, like what do they call this thing? Like a mouth. I think that's a mouth. I don't know. Since when were you there? Minori was standing there before I knew it. Minori. A simple answer. I see. I consent to her right away. So, what's up? It's that late already. I turn to the clock. 8 a.m. I reach out and grab my cell phone by my bed. 117. The automated voice informs me. It seems my clock is slightly off. I should fix it. No, that's not it. I'm not completely late, but I should hurry. Alright, I'll get up. Am I cute, Ugu? Minori turns and goes out the door. I scratch my head and stand up. I change instantly and fill my bag. I grab what I need. I put the earphones into my ears and turn on my MD player. But then I realize, wait a minute, I've woken up and turned into some kind of anime. I've never had a childhood friend who comes and wakes me up every morning for school. And I think the last one I knew had a defined face that wasn't just two dots. Memory sticks are popular now, but this is still working for me. I bet it can hit 380 over its lifetime, what? Well, that's meaningless. Alright, let's go. Pushing play. I leave just as the song's intro begins. Minori is standing outside when I open the door. She's looking up at the sky, waiting for me with her usual spaced-out expression. I glance up at the sky as well. The sky is clear with no sign of yesterday's rain. It's endless. The sky is so blue, I feel like I'm being swallowed into it. Yeah, man, blue. Wait. I pull myself together and look at Minori. She's still looking up at the sky. She's singing a weird song. I look up at the sky. That's when I realized I'm not the only insane one here. In fact, everyone who's infected by anime becomes insane. They get urges, like urges to say random things, or shout out their attacks. Wait. Come on, let's get going. Don't look at me like that. Whatever. Minori comes back from the other world, smiles, and starts to walk. I follow after her. The trees and grass all have small drops of water on them. They reflect the sunlight, increasing the refreshing morning feeling. I feel it's important to tell myself this, because I can't notice it myself. It's the only proof that it rained yesterday. Yeah. Minori's voice mixes in with the rock music from my earphones. I adjust the volume and turn to Minori. Minori. I tried so hard and got so far. I'm listening to Linkin Park. Yeah. 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 Wait a minute. Yeah. Hell yeah. Minori notices something for once. Wow, you caught on. Now that she mentions it, that seems pretty suspicious. But if that's the case, she should have realized sooner. Minori and I have been friends for over 10 years, and we've gone to school together since middle school. Conclusion, she's an idiot. Oh, sorry. Minori is an idiot. I can't look at you the same way anymore. The game confirmed what I was thinking, so I'm just gonna look at you and be like, big googly eyes. That means she's dumb. Yeah. I especially like hard rock with drums. Oh, I still can't get over that. Yeah, I'm in a music club now too. I'm only interested in playing angsty music that has to do with crawling in skins of various kinds. I call it the maggot song. Some days, I don't know why, just crawling in some dead body, blah 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 blah. No, I'm fine with playing any percussion instrument, to be honest. Minori hangs her head. She doesn't say anything, but her reaction tells me what she wanted to say. That's why I don't get mad. I'm pursuing my dad for the time being. Well, you can say that I don't have my own will. It's true. I'm a clone. and my life parallels his. I'm a soldier. Minori shakes her head. That's not true, huh? The reason I like music, it's because of my dad. My dad, Takaguchi Yu, was a famous percussionist who played all over the world. He played drums at jazz concerts and percussion instruments at first-class orchestra. He would teach me about music and percussion instruments on his time off. My life was filled with music thanks to him. My mom used to be a famous cello player, but for me, she was just a kind mom. My mom would let me listen to music every day. So I was in a music-filled environment. With such an environment, I naturally grew interested in music, and I dreamed of going around the world playing percussion instruments just like my dad. But right before I got to middle school, my dad died. It was too sudden. He went to the US to play for a jazz concert, but was involved in a robbery. It was, oh my god. I had a feeling this was gonna go Batman on me. I didn't want to say it, but apparently did. My mom also died soon after, as if to follow after him. That's why I became the Batman. It's not like I don't have relatives, but I didn't want to leave this town, and I also had an attachment to this house. So, I was allowed to stay here. Now I'm living off the money my uncle sends me, as well as savings that Dad left. Well, it does get lonely sometimes. Yeah, sorry, I was in some deep flashback. Minori's voice pulls me back to reality. She looks uneasy. No, it's not your fault. Of course not. I was just thinking to myself. Minori should notice I'm trying to change the subject. Yeah, about... I look down at Minori's body. Time to say something lewd. Minori figures out what I meant, and her face turns red. And... You baka! Hentai! Hentai baka janai. She hits me with her bag. Club activities start once school is over. My club, the music club, is no exception. I head to the music room. I glare at the musical score for the contest. But that's no fun, so I also play the snare drum. And on the side, I coach a new member since I'm a sophomore. I want to do something related to music whenever I can. I'm active during club because I love music. Oh, how did you figure that out? After enjoying the club, I head home. I sigh as soon as I get to the station. It's not like something's troubling me, but something's troubling me. It's just that my lungs filled with air while I walk to the station. That's all. Huh? The music coming from my earphones suddenly stops, and then I realize the soundtrack we were listening to at the VN was actually this music coming from my earphones, and that's like meta. And that freaks me out. The heartbeat of the rock cuts off, and silence fills my ears. That doesn't sound like rock at all. Did the battery run out? I check the screen on the controller. But the battery isn't dead, so there must be another problem. I take out the disc and look at it, but there's nothing wrong with it. Did I break something? I can't do anything about wirings or circuits. I'll take another look at it after I get home. I throw the MD player into my bag. There's nothing to do now, so I go through my bag to find something to do. Oh. I feel something hard. Something hard. I can tell what it is without looking at it. I take out the drumsticks. My dad's drumsticks, to be exact. These are the drumsticks my dad used when he was alive. And even though they're not broken, they're covered with scratches. They look worn out, and they don't look pretty at all. But this is my dad's memento. It's a bond that connects me and my dad, me and music. It's something I value. It's a bond that can never be broken. The only time I'd get rid of these is when I abandon music. Keeping my dad's drumsticks means being a musician. That's the reason I keep this memento, and it's also proof that I'm his son. Of course, I have no intentions of abandoning music. For me to abandon music is like contradicting my existence. And it also means contradicting my dad's life. I can't do such a thing. That's part of the reason I'm into music. My mind twirls a bit at the thought. Whoa! Someone bumps me while I'm lost in thought. How dare they interrupt my introspection? How can I be a deep main character if I can't think to myself all the time? I turn around and a worker in his late 20s apologizes. Give me money if you're gonna apologize. You heard me. My bad. Please disregard that. I was just channeling my inner punk. Don't give me all your money in your wallet. And those shoes look nice too. Oh, I'm sorry, I was just... Whoops. The man goes away, not understanding my actions. I watch him leave. Oh my god. I've become so anime, I'm channeling anime everywhere I go. I realize the sticks in my hands are missing. I look around, since I must have dropped them when I got bumped. Hey, this isn't funny. I can't find them. I get a bad feeling. Why am I worrying so much? Hey, this isn't the time to think. They're down on the platform, so they must have dropped down to the tracks. I look down at the tracks. Indeed, both sticks are down there. And just my luck, they're both right on the rail, so they'll be smashed once a train comes through. The train should be arriving any minute now. I have to go get them. Next train will be arriving at track 2. Please be back up beyond the yellow line. Thank you for taking anime train lines. You know you have a lot of choices in train lines, and we know you've chosen ours to be ManlyBadassHero. Crap! What bad timing. There's no time to hesitate, so I jump down onto the track. But... Ah! I slip after I jump down. I twist my ankle and hit my knee on the rail. Ow. I have to hurry. After picking up the sticks, I try to climb back up. But... This seems too familiar. Like somehow I've died in a similar situation in a similar visual novel. Pain runs through my legs. Unable to endure the pain, I fall down back to the tracks. Oh, the train is arriving soon. Please get off the tracks or we will in fact run you over. Wait, hold on! The station attendant announces this as if ignoring my existence. Hey, help me! I can't move down here! I scream out, feeling my life's in danger. But nobody notices. My mind panics. Do they think it's a prank? Or do they really not hear me? The train's about to come into the station. The rail starts to vibrate as the train approaches, causing me to panic even more. Help me! Damn. I won't make it. I scream while analyzing my situation. There's some space between the platform and the ground, so I can slip myself in there. I try to put my body there, but the pain slows me down. It's right there in front of me, but it feels so far. The train is mercilessly approaching. Damn. The instant I think it's over, I grab the rail and pull my whole body with all my might. I manage to slip under the platform. I hit my head on the rock, but I don't care about it. Oh fuck, what the fuck? The train grinds to a stop. I managed to avoid the train to the last second, or so I thought. A powerful force hits my arm. There's no pain, but my throat lets out a scream. Something flows out of my left arm, and it suddenly feels like the temperature dropped. My vision starts to waver. The world starts to collapse and fades away in a haze. White light engraves itself on my eyes. The instant the white turns into red, the world turns. Without knowing anything, my consciousness fades. And that's how I became the star of the sequel to Katawa Shoujo. The Sami private school that I attend is in the town of Sami. Sami? Which neighbors the town where my house is, Futami. Even though it's a neighboring town, it's still 5 stations away, forcing me to use a train to commute. Yoihama is the station near my house, and I have to take a train to Sami there. I use a renewed pass to get into the station, and get on the train that comes right on time. This is my usual commute to school. Ugh. The train is full of people. It's been a while, so the congestion is hard on me. I'm pushed from all directions, and I can't see well. Students and workers get off at Sami, so this place is congested like a bargain sale. Do people usually compare it to the other way around? Anyway, I bear this for 5 stations before I'm finally released from this hell. Reaching the Sami station, people pour out of the train as soon as the door opens. I head out of the station, engulfed in the wave of people. From the station, a slightly uphill path continues all the way to school. Since the school was built on top of the only hill around here, the commute is really tiring. During the summer, the wind from the sea blows through and provides a comfortable breeze. The sunlight is decent, and it makes you think the greenhouse effect is a lie. But in the winter, the breeze attacks you with incredible chill. It's always cloudy, and I miss the sun. In other words, it sucks during winter. And right now, it's winter. It's so cold. It's cold beyond belief. I could have gotten used to it if I'd been going to school since the start of winter, but I was in the hospital up until 2 weeks ago. I never had the chance to get used to the cold. I know that walking with my hand in my pocket looks bad. Man, why doesn't the school allow coats? I complain. Who dat? Huh? A voice calls to me a bit hesitantly. Oh, it's you. Turning around, I see my childhood friend, Aragi. People who watch a certain anime will get that. She came to visit me many times when I was in the hospital. Do I look like I'm going on vacation or something? Dressed like this? Then your guess is probably right. Where did that come from? Oh, so you're not a spaceman? No. Don't sound so sad. I'm going to school. In space? Minori sometimes says things I can't comprehend. I don't like you. I'm not gonna go to school with you. But I guess I will. Minori smiles and walks up beside me. I make a bitter smile, and we start walking up to the school. What? I know she acts strangely at times, but this is over the top. I'm thinking about asking her what's up, but Minori stops me by talking first. Club. It's a word I don't want to hear. Are you making fun of me? And that's it for part 1 of Brass Restoration. Part 2 of the preview covers the introduction of most of the cast, like the main character's best friend or the other girls you have the option of having a route with. It also shows a lot more of the fourth wall breaking and some of the kind of anime parody stuff.